Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with the best Xbow deck in Clash Royale, and the competition isn't even close. We're playing a standard Xbow deck with Fireball, and you can't break through with your Xbow, you're probably going to automatically lose the game. But with this deck, you've got a pseudo win condition with the Rocket. If you can't break through with your Xbow, you Rocket Cycle and watch your opponent rage. The deck's defenses are simply unfair, with the Knight fast cycle of Electro Spirit to clean up all the big cards in clone decks, Tornado to pull back win conditions and activate King Tower against Hog Riders, and Login Tornado to destroy any log bait or bait deck that you might face. Even if you play against Electro Giant, Royale Hog, or Hog Rider Earthquake, or Royale Giant, you can always Rocket Cycle out your opponent no matter the matchup. If you don't have Archer Queen, you can always substitute it out for Archers, Musketeer, or Ice Wizard. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. A huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SIRTAG, making this channel possible. All right, so jumping into this game against the Sauceboy. I was going to say his name is Sauceboy, and we're going to show him the true definition of the sauce. Waiting for Xbows when our opponent isn't ready because it's not a card that people anticipate. Usually people will be like, oh, it's going to be a Royale Hogs deck because they see the Archer Queen and they see the Electro Spirit, but this is anything but. Oh, you know what? I'm not scared here. I can just pop the Archer Queen ability, kill the Electro Dragon first, and then everything behind the Elixir Golem gets destroyed afterward. That was hilarious. We surgically removed every single one of his cards in his push. And now we can Xbow on the other side because we've got counter push with the Knight and the Archer Queen. That's something that your opponent might even Mega Knight on. And if they go in for like a Mega Knight, or they go for like huge amount of Elixir like the Barbut, they have nothing for the Xbow on the other side because that's 7 Elixir invested. Then we pop the Archer Queen ability. He says sayonara to both sides. That's just a beautiful sight to see. If you're running Xbow, you can Rocket Cycle on top of everyone when you get their tower low. And on top of that, if they go in for bridge spam all clumped up like most Elixir Golem players will, you rocketed it and it's all over.
A few moments later.
Watch this, because the Elixir Golem is going to give me so much Elixir. It's going to be hilarious. Watch how quickly I get back to Rocket. I'm back to Rocket now. Isn't that insane? And that game was actually just way too easy. I love Rocket Cycling opponents. I tried to 3-crowd him and I lost the tower, so I'm a little bit of an idiot, but I had a lot of fun in that game. Hey, so jumping into this one, I love having Tornado against Hog Rider. One of the best feelings ever, activating King Tower and taking no damage from the Hog Rider swings. With the Fire Spirit, I can't say the same about you. 200 damage at tournament standard for 1 Elixir is ridiculous, and at max ladder, it's 300. Just to put that in perspective, that is pretty much the same, if not more, than a Fireball, which is 4, so a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. This guy's gonna have Earthquake too. Oh no. Okay, if we can beat a Hog Rider Earthquake player, then we can beat anything. That is one thing that is gonna be a huge challenge for me. So I'm gonna use the Archer Queen ability to kill the Firecracker. Maybe the Xbow can lock onto the tower for some cheeky chip. Just a little bit of love. Oh, no love from the Archer Queen. Okay. We're currently, no, we're winning. We're currently winning the game. If I can keep this up, I would be ecstatic. If you run into a Archer Queen deck and you're playing Hog Rider Earthquake, you can shut down my Archer Queen with the Valkyrie, and then you can just go in for a Earthquake on my Xbow. So I'm not going to get damage with that. I need to get all my damage with Rocket Cycle if any hope of winning this game. So let's see if we can pull it off. If I go Xbow other side, he'll probably go in for the Earthquake here. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I can go in for Tesla. Might have been really aggressive. I'm doing it anyway. Please, let me get the value. No damage zone. 0. Zilch. Nada. Zip. That's terrible, guys. I completely overcommitted. I thought that the Hog Rider would go towards it, and he wouldn't have enough Elixir for the Earthquake because he went in for a Firecracker, a Hog Rider, and all of that, and he still was able to get back to it. I guess Earthquake only costs 3 Elixir. But we're living and we're learning. We're understanding how to play this matchup, and you know what? We'll figure it out in the end, guys, because not every single journey starts off amazingly, but I feel like you get a lot of life lessons along the way. So I'll go Archer Queen here, expect him to go in for a Valkyrie, and then I'll pop the ability and I'll kill the Valkyrie, hopefully, and have the Electro Spirit pop off and give us value. So yeah, we're going to be able to kill that, finish off the Fire Spirit as well. The Valkyrie on that, please. Yes, awesome. So now he's going to have to go in for a cannon. Ooh, I thought he was going to go in for an Earthquake. Yeah, he went for cannon and an Earthquake. That's good stuff. We take those because the Xbow locks on the tower since the Valkyrie is really far away, and go for a high Tesla here to pull the Hog Rider. And we're back in business, just like that. We're back. We're actually winning the game. I didn't expect that to be so good. I do need to go for an Electric Spirit to stun that Hog Rider so it doesn't get a hit. I should go Archer Queen here to try to bait out another Valkyrie. I think we're going to get it from him. I think he's definitely going to go for the Valk. We can log to kill the Valkyrie. And then Archer Queen should get multiple hits on the tower. He wasn't expecting the log. If you guys didn't know that interaction, it works out beautifully. Oh, no. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? All right. Okay, I get it. You're a bit of a savage. I need to start rocket cycling you because our Tesla is alive. He predicted an Xbow and we didn't go for it. We juked him. For the first time, we didn't go for the Xbow. And it worked out really well. Okay, I'm going to go in for a Electric Spirit and a log. And I think that the Firecracker doesn't hit our tower because the Electric Spirit stuns it. And with the Archer Queen still on the map, I can force out another Valkyrie, I think. Oh, can I get another ability here too? That would be so sick. I'm not going to spend too much elixir because I know that when he goes in for an Earthquake, I need to be ready. I'm going to go for an Xbow here. I'm going to follow up with a Tornado. I think that's just going to be better because he's expecting the Tesla, so I'm always trying to, you know, change up my counters and switch up what I'm doing so then our opponent doesn't predict what I have. So, oh, I thought that was going to die at all damage, so then I could just cycle 2 rockets and win, but I guess it is what it is. I'm still going to rocket here. He's not going to be able to finish off the game with a Earthquake, so I can drop the Tesla here, pulls everything, and then I rocket out for the win. This is a pretty fun adventure if you guys didn't know that Xbow does pull the Hog Rider afterwards, so it works out really well when you're trying to go for your last rocket cycle. If they do break through your Tesla, then you just get an automatic pull with that Xbow. So I set it up perfectly. I just didn't expect that Hog Rider to get that last hit. He bought me with his hammer. He's like, yo, still time for whack-a-mole. All right, cruising into this one. I'm going to go for an Electric Spirit and we'll see what's cooking. Dude, what you got out here? You're going to give me the juicy value? He tried to activate King Tower, and honestly, he wasted 4 elixir and still didn't get the King Tower activation, and it wouldn't have even helped him anyway. So he's going to be one sad sir. Also, the Knight is going to be able to tank for the Archer Queen. He's probably going to go for a Valkyrie here, or, yeah, he would Valkyrie or Knight, depending on what deck he's got. And then he might not have anything for the Xbow. Usually, this is what will happen. Oh, no. What is this deck? What are those? Not what I anticipated at all. Okay, I'm able to activate King Tower with the Lumberjack, but at what cost, right? That bat is going to lock onto my tower, and I am not targeting the bat. Princess, look at what's in front of you and actually hurting you and hitting you. Why would you look at the Lumberjack that is like, you know, just hammering away on the King Tower that doesn't matter? That doesn't make sense. Eesh. I don't know. I guess some of your cards just don't have a brain. Okay, Lovehound. Yeah, so playing against a Lovehound deck, that's not always going to be the easiest matchup in the world, specifically because I can't cycle too many anti-air cards. The reason is, if I cycle an Archer Queen, like, I can't cycle another Archer Queen until the first Archer Queen dies. That's the predicament that we're in here. I'm going to go for a Tesla, and I will follow up with a Archer Queen on top of everything, and I will try to be able to use the ability. Clone is going to come down from our opponent soon, right? The Baby Dragon gets targeted. Beautiful. If we can kill everything with the Tornado, and then Electric Spirit here, that means that he's not able to break through. Even if he goes in for a Clone, we've got the King Tower activated, and we've got the Knight. So, brink of destruction, the Knight comes out to say Knight's out to the Lumberjack. Puts him to sleep. So, I think at this part of the point, like, he's only going to have Skeleton Army to counter Xbow. So, if I go for an Xbow on the other side, since he doesn't have Lumberjack on the ground, he might go in for, like, a Skeleton Army and a Flying Machine. That's what I would guess. If he doesn't just Lovehound here anyway. Yeah, no, so now he's just going to Skeleton Army, and I'll log it. Maybe he'll Skeleton Army in the middle. If he Skeleton Army's here, I'm just going to log it. See what he does. Or is he going to sack the tower like a tried and true clone player? This is what they do usually, is just sack everything. Archer Queen early on, and then I'll rocket. Because the Flying Machine is going to stockpile really close up. Oh, Baby Dragon 2! Look at that rocket value! Are you kidding me? Also, this is an amazing matchup. I'm not going to take credit for just playing well, because, like, this matchup is super good. You've got Electric Spirit Tornado. You have this huge safety net if they go in for a clone. You can kill all the clone stuff with either the Electric Spirit or the Tornado every single time. And that rocket was the best rocket value of my life. That thing just melted. I think it was like 13 worth of elixir. That was insane. I didn't even Tornado or anything to get that. Now the dude just rage quit. He didn't want to play the game anymore. And I don't blame him. You start a Lovehound in the back, that thing is just moving at 1 mile per hour. All right, so jumping into this one, we're going to go for a Loggerino, and we're going to see what's happening. You guys already know that I love cycling rockets with this deck. And if you want to go in for a furnace behind your tower, that is insane. That's way too much value, dude, right off of the start. And you're not easing up on the gas pedal. You're going to go and get that Hog Rider quickly towards the King Tower. I can go for an Electro Spirit to minimize the amount of value they get with the Furnace. We've got one Fire Spirit locking on my tower. We just talk about how a Fire Spirit does as much damage or more damage than a Fireball, and the Fireball costs 4 elixir. The Fire Spirit's only 1. I feel like there's something that needs to be changed there, Clash Royale. A 1 elixir cost card should not do that much damage to my tower. I know he spent 4 elixir with the Furnace, but it was only 1 Fire Spirit, so pretty crazy if you ask me. I'm gonna go in. Oh my gosh, wait, what? This is Sparta! He spams every single one of those Spartans I've ever seen. Okay, we can pop off, and I don't think the Spartans are that strong in this situation, but he did get a lot of damage. If I didn't have the King Tower activated against the regular Hog Rider at the start, I think I might have lost maybe 1,000 more damage on my tower. Can I spam the Queen? Can I spam the Queen? Can she just stay alive? Come on, Queen. Be real mean. Make sure you stay alive and make this guy miserable. Obviously, this is going to be a much harder game because he's going to have multiple different ways of stopping my Xbow. Playing against recruits, you can't break through with your Xbow as long as they have, you know, recruits in their hand. You got to hope that they cycle the recruits, and that's the way that we're going to win, is just rocket cycling, because Xbow can't do it itself. You know, Xbow, it's going to be struggling. It's going to be working that 9 to 5 relentlessly 365 days a year without any breaks. Xbow, no days off out here. I can maybe go for a log and Electro Spirit on top of the tower. I think that if I just do that and minimally spend elixir, that's going to be our best case, because the Xbow prevents him going for Royal recruits. And on top of that, I don't want to rocket a tower that's healthier. I want to save my rocket for, yeah, there. You get me, dude. You vibe with me. I was going to say that. I'm waiting for you to cycle something again there. Maybe he's like, I got to get an elixir advantage, so it was potentially part of his plan. Because maybe he, yeah, I think that was part of his plan. He's like, I got to get an elixir advantage so I can go all in into Jake. And he's spending everything he's got. He's going to rage it up too. What a wild child. Musketeer, after the attack buff, is firing very quickly. And then, again, with the rage, oof, that's scary. It's one scary sir. Sinister, going in for another. It's disgusting to see that, you know? Like, going for Hog Riders, if I didn't have a deck with Tornado and Tesla. Oh, wait. Never mind. No, we didn't take any damage. But this rocket, I don't know if that was good or not. That seems a bit risky. Not gonna lie. I can't even pop the ability because I needed to afford the Knight. If I didn't afford the Knight, I think I would have lost the game. I gotta go for Electro Spirit, too, because the Musketeer might lock onto my tower. Dude, chill for a second. Bro. Bro. Ooh, oh, no! GG. Well played. That was pretty funny. Sometimes you just mess up and you lose the game. Well, didn't expect to lose that. It is what it is. I should have won that game if I didn't miss the tornado. 100% would have just rocketed twice and won the game. But GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Bounce it on to the next one. All right, so jumping into this one against Red. After losing that game, we have to bounce back, guys. It is not in my DNA to lose too many games in a row, so I'm going to go for that Electro Spirit. Maybe we can connivingly get him to go and try to activate King Tower. He's not about that life. He probably knows that I've got Xbow or Royal Giant. Otherwise, why would someone just so audaciously go in for a Electro Spirit at the start? You know, no one would do that. Oh, Giant plus Electro Spirit. I don't know what this deck is. I have no clue. I don't think I've ever seen that card combination before. Usually when you see Electro Spirit, it's going to be Royal Hogs, Xbow, maybe a Giant crazy deck like this guy if you're insane. But, like, I don't know. I haven't seen something like this in a while. Oh, it's a Sparky deck. Okay, so since he's got Sparky, I think it's ideal for me to go invisible and then kill everything. That's probably going to be the plan, so the Sparky doesn't lock onto my tower and hit everything. Look at that. Beautiful. So if you play against Sparky and you've got Rocket, Electro Spirit, Archer Queen that goes invisible, I don't think you could get anything more in life. You've got everything you could ever want. So the bounce back should be real here. All right, so I want him to go in for a Giant. I really want him to go for a Giant in the back so I can Expo on the other side. Or, you know, if he goes in for Bats and then Sparkies, we can Rocket that too. I'm just hoping he does something that I want. You know, come on now, dude. You got it in you. I can Electro Spirit and then just wait until you drop a card. I can play passive until we find our opportunity. Go for an Archer Queen here. Usually they'll go in for the Sparky. Okay, so this is good. I'm going to go in for the Expo on the other side. There's a high probability he goes in for a Sparky here, and that's fine because then I can Knight it. Yeah, there's the Sparky. So that's great. His Giant will die because he doesn't seem like he has that much more elixir. And he's not going to be able to support the Giant too heavily. Knight will take multiple hits from the Sparky, so he has to drop something with this. If he goes in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. on the other side, I go invisible and I melt everything. The Knight completely counters the Sparky for a pretty good trade. Only 3 elixir. OP for his cost. He's going to go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A., so I'm going to log it. I'm going to go for an Archer Queen. I want to kill it really quickly with a log, so then the Archer Queen can get more damage on the tower. I also could have made a prediction with the bats, and I think I could have played that a little bit better. I'll go Xbow here. We know he's going to giant. I can pull it back with a tornado. Yep, watch this. The Xbow's going to lock onto the tower now. If you guys don't do this, it's beautiful. It's amazing. You get a lot more value with that type of play. Okay, Archer Queen might be able to kill all the minions here. If he goes in for a Sparky, I'm going to immediately rocket it because I don't want to mess around. I want to be able to keep our Archer Queen healthy so then we can get amazing counter push. Yes, he's going to go and spam a mini P.E.K.K.A. and everything he ever wanted into us. If I Electro Spear early, I think I'm able to keep the Archer Queen alive. Maybe I'm insane. Oh, wow. I really need to go in for that Electro Spirit, though, because with that zap, that would have been punishing. So I'm going to go in for a defensive Xbow here and be a real Xbow player. Just rocket him out. I'm sorry, guys. This is how you have to play sometimes. Sometimes you got to be a super toxic sir. And I'll show you how broken this deck is with the rocket cycle, too. It's extremely, extraordinarily OP. Because if I get the Archer Queen down and I cycle one rocket, I get back to the rocket with only 3 cards cycled. So you guys will notice this really quickly. I'm going to go for my rocket right now when I've got the counter push of the Archer Queen. Usually you want to begin your rocket cycle when you've got the Archer Queen counter pushing because you're guaranteeing that they can't do anything in that side. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm only going to cycle 3 cards here. I'm not going to pop out the Archer Queen ability because I can get back to the rocket faster. Oh wait, I'm not at max ladder. I thought I was at max ladder. I'm an idiot. I spent way more than I should have. It is what it is. That rocket was amazing, though. Just 2 rockets and I win the game. This one is all but over for him. I thought I was playing on max ladder instead of grand challenges. Like, subscribe for more daily content, and have an awesome rest of your day.